Good morning. Welcome to another Daily Dose of Fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here and working out with us this morning. If you're doing this workout on the replay, welcome to the replay. You can find them right here on Facebook, or you can go over to my YouTube channel at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition and get them all over there. They're all categorized by month and then labeled by the type of workout they are. So today will be Strength and Stretch Thursday workout. So I think that is it. I think we can go ahead and get started. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if it's been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing. Go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. I see Laura and Tim on here this morning. Good morning. We're taking it overhead, stretching all the way through the fingertips. And take it across the body. It's hard to believe we're in fall. We're actually going to get some 80-degree temperatures here in Tucson for the next 5 days or so yay. We're also expecting some monsoon action, so we'll see how that goes. All right, we're gonna take those legs wide, toes pointed out, take it down side to side. Stand it up, arms out to the side, keeping those legs still, just taking it side to side. Legs stay still, just the torso moves here, warming up the spine and the core, those core muscles. And let's bring our legs into about shoulder width, hands just above the knees. Go ahead and bend the legs, arch the back, head at neutral, straighten the knees, round the back up, chin to chest. Press it, round it. Press it, round it out. Let's go ahead and round it out and then roll it all the way up. We're going to pull one arm across the body. And to the other side. Take that elbow up behind the head and pull it back. Watch the low back. Don't let the low back arch out. Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs. Keep the spine as straight as possible. And take it to the other side.
Arms go out to the side, one arm behind the back, the other hand behind the head, trying to touch those hands together, watching that low back. I see Lynn's hopped on. Good morning. And we're going to take it to the other side. And we're going to take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together, press the hands down to the ground, really open up that space between the shoulders and the ears, and then take the ear to one shoulder. Back to center, ear to the other shoulder. Back to center, squeeze those shoulder blades together, bring the arms up. And go ahead and drop your arms down, taking it down in front as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And we're going to step one foot back. Hands are at the inside of the shoe, sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down, hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. Bring that hand down to the outside of the shoe, step the back foot in and step the other foot out. Bring both hands to the inside of the shoe and sink the hips down. Hand that's furthest from the shoe comes up. And down. Hand that's closest to the shoe comes up. And bring that hand to the outside of the shoe, step the back foot in, and roll it up. We're going to take it onto the wall, 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, all the weight on that back leg. Back leg is straight, heel is pressed into the ground, little calf stretch here. Bend that back leg, keep the heel on the ground, but move the weight to the toe. And stretch the lower part of the calf. And bring it up. We're going same thing to the other side. Back leg straight, heel pressed into the ground, weight on the heel. Bend the back leg, keep the heel on the ground, but move the weight to the toe. And on the wall, other arm up in the air, cross the outside leg over the other leg, and take the arm that's up in the air over toward the wall, arcing that arm to the wall. And bring it up, taking it to the other side, same thing. Arm is up, leg is crossed over, and arcing the arm to the wall. Very good. Bring it up. And we are going to get started with one weight. We're going to do some figure eights. So this doesn't have to be a super heavy weight. A couple people hopping on there. Shannon, welcome. So we are going to use our arms and just trace a figure eight. Up in the air, bringing the arms down and around. We're going to go 10 in one direction, 10 in the other direction, and I want legs just slightly bent. Legs are pretty wide here, slightly bent, down and around. And we're going to the other side. Last one. Very good. That gets me every time. All right, we're going to take it into a curtsy lunge. This can be done with or without weight. I'm going to do it with a little bit of weight. I'm going to take my left foot behind my right leg. I'm going to keep the shoulders and the hips facing forward. I want that back leg to the outside of my front leg, and then squat down. Very good. Then we're going to do a standing crunch. I'm going to try it with this weight. Standing crunch, I'm going to bring my arm to my opposite knee. So elbow to opposite knee. And switching sides. Here we go. Ready? Crunch. Last one. And we're going to finish with some weighted scales. Picking up both weights. These weights are right in front. I'm gonna take the chest forward, leg comes back, toe pointed to the ground, bring it right back up, trying not to even put that foot down unless you need the balance check. Pointing the toe to the ground. Ah. I could tell it was coming. And we're gonna go to the other leg. Here we go, ready? And toe points to the ground. Last one, and we're going right back to the top with the figure eights. Here we go, ready? And taking it to the other side. Very good. All right. Going into the curtsy lunges. Here we go. Very good. And going up into that crunch, we go crunch. And to the other side. Last one, and going into the weighted scales. Let's see if I can keep my balance. Ready? And take it down and up. Last one, taking it to the other side. Very good. That was better. All right. And we are right back up at the top for our last set in this first round. Ready? Let's do it. And to the other side. Last one. Those are never easy. All right. Taking it into the curtsy lunge. Here we go. For 2 more on each side. Here's one. Last one. Very good before we take it up and crunch. Taking it to the other side. Very good. And right into those weighted scales. Here we go. Ready? Take it down and up. Last one. And to the other side, we go down and up. One, and just like that, round one is in the books. A little high five, high five. No rest for the weary. We're going into some bicep curls. Usually I do these early in the week, but here we are. If you want to work a little extra glute workout or balance, we're going to do these on one leg. If you don't want to do them on one leg, just go ahead and put 2 feet down, and we'll just go up and down. If you're on one leg, we're going to stay on the same leg this whole first set. Remember what leg you're on. You'll do the other one the next set. down. I think we've had weights in our hands for every exercise so far. We're gonna give the upper body a break. We're gonna do some one-legged hops. So we're gonna pretend like we have a line right down the center of our mat, and I'm just hopping back and forth over that line on one foot. Alternatively, you can hop on both feet, okay? You can also just sort of do a fast foot over the line too. So a few different things. This hop, I'm trying to work on a little proprioception and just agility work. So it is tricky though. So you can also just hop in place on one leg. So not worry about kind of jumping back and forth or just moving just a tad to the side and trying to get your body into that shift. So you get it. Lots of different variations on this one. You do you. Here we go. Last one. This side was impossible for me to do before I had my knee replacement, and it's taken a long time to get the proprioception to be able to do it even after, but I think I'm there. Here we go. Last one. You can see it's not quite as good as the other side, but it's getting there. All right. Triceps. We're going to do bent triceps here, tricep kicks, bending at the waist, back is straight, just pushing the lower arm back. Shoulders stay still. Last one. Again, no weight here. We're going to do reverse lunge, crunch. So just stepping back with one leg and elbow to opposite knee. Last one. Taking it to the other side. Last one. I'm feeling it. All right. Bicep bicep curls. If you're on one leg, you're going to stand on the leg you didn't stand on last set. Working that balance, working the glutes. Here we go. One. One-legged hops. I hate to say it, it's like, feels like the rest. Ready? Here we go. Last one, taking it right to the other side. triceps. I hope you're breathing a little hard. I am. Here we go. Just the lower arms move. Press, press. Last one. Reverse lunge crunch. Here we go. As soon as I get my calm. Ready? Last one. Boy, I was wobbling on that one. Taking it to the other side, concentrating on my form. Last one. We have one more set. I didn't think this, I was kind of like, wow, I'm not doing much cardiovascular, but I feel tired. My lungs feel tired. All right, if you are on one foot, I'm going to tell you to switch halfway through. Listen for my cue. Here we go. Ready? And switch. Last one. Going from 12s to 15s on those biceps, triceps. I can feel it. All right, hops. Here we go. Last one, taking it to the other side. Last one, triceps. Ready? Press. Last one. And when you finish off, with the reverse lunge crunch. I just need a second to recover, so I'm going to rack my weights. Or I should say, just rack my weights. Here we go. Ready? Last two round workouts, they get me. They never cease to amaze me. I think that, oh, it's only 2 rounds, then I'm exhausted. We did it. I hope you guys like that. We're going into some stretch. Let's do it. Hands behind the head. We're going to bring chin to chest, pulling chin to chest, and pressing head into your hands. Give a little resistance. Down. Bring it right back up to one side. And down. And back up to the other side. One leg straight, one leg bent. That knee goes to the inside of the body, keeping that same shoulder on the ground. Right leg bent, right shoulder stays on the ground, and vice versa. I'm using my other hand just to gently pull the knee toward the ground, but if my shoulder comes up, I need to bring it back toward the midline. And taking it to the other side. Both feet flat on the ground. One leg crosses over, figure 4. Use that bottom leg to pull the top leg toward your chest, and then put your hand on the outside of the top knee and pull that knee toward your opposite shoulder. Put your hand on the inside of the knee. Press the knee out, but continue to use that bottom leg to pull the whole leg forward. Whole leg toward your chest. And release. Taking it to the other side. Bottom leg pulls the top leg to the chest. Hand on the outside of the knee, pulling it toward your opposite shoulder. Keep pulling the top leg toward your chest. Just use the hand to press the knee out. And release. We're going to go ahead and sit it up. Hands behind the back. Fingertips pointed out. Feet flat on the ground. Bring those shoulder blades together. Bridge it up. And down. Keeping those back, those hands behind your back, or bringing the hands up and just windshield wiper or Z-sit side to side. Good. And taking it onto our stomach, pulling one heel to the rear. And release to the other side. to all fours, that quadruped position, turn the fingertips back toward your knees. Palms are flat, just a few little rocks here before we turn one hand, palm up. Try to have that hand still flat on the ground on the palm up side. Not much weight on that palm up hand, but as you rock, you're just gonna turn it in different directions, just getting a little forearm and wrist stretch there. The back of my hand is flat on the ground. Both hands flat on the ground. And we're gonna switch sides. Very good. And sitting back on the backs of your legs, stretching those arms out in front. And one arm goes under the other. And to the other side. Thread the needle. And bring it up. We're going to put the toes on the ground and then bring the butt up and press those feet flat to the ground. Head right in between your arms. Down dog. One leg comes up, bend it, rotate to the outside of the body, looking under the armpit, arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. Back into down dog. And other leg comes up, bend it, rotate, arms are straight, hands are flat on the ground. Back into down dog. And onto hands and knees. One leg comes up. Arms come up and back. Tuck the rear, push the hip forward. Hip flexor stretch. And taking it to the other side. Tuck the rear, push the hip forward. And release. Taking it onto our rear. Last set of stretches here into butterfly, using the elbows to press the knees down toward the ground. Release elbows from knees. With a straight spine, take the chest forward, chin toward the neck, toward the toes. And release. Gonna go ahead and straddle stretch. One arm across the body, take the shoulder to the thigh. And to the other side. chest to the thigh, straight spine. To the other side. And down to center. And one leg comes in, chest to thigh, press that bent knee down. And to the other side. Release, crisscross. One arm comes to the outside of the opposite knee, other hand right behind your hip. Sitting tall, turn and look over that back shoulder. To the other side. Release. Stand up. We're going to stretch up tall. Forward fold down as far down as you can go, keeping those legs straight. Bend the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in, blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Thursday. I'm a few minutes late, a few minutes over. I have a mantra for you for today. It says, I do not wish women to have power over men, but over themselves. Oh, that's a good one. I do not wish women to have power over men, but over themselves. And that's by Mary Wollstonecraft. So I think that's awesome. All right. I hope everyone has an amazing day. It's Thursday. We're getting toward the end of the week. We're supposed to get some rain here in the next few days, so I'm excited for that. And but I hope to see you guys tomorrow. I got one more workout that I'm going to show up for, so I hope to see you as well. I'm glad you liked it, Shannon. If not, I'm glad you liked the stretch, Laura and Tim. If not, I will see you guys when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.